Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into Pikqchu level 186. Yeah, making our way up now with just a massive damage team to help you guys take down the higher levels of Pikqchu level 150 all the way up to Pikqchu level 300. So this is the team that we're going to be using in today's video. Look, as the time goes on now, I'm kind of just going to upload this and one more clip of just like a really big damage team that can take down this Pikqchu. And then once I get to level sort of 200 plus 300, I might rerun it with some of these teams and see how they're actually going. I have my particular team that's working quite well as well, utilizing Roger, Rayleigh, and Caban as well. So if you guys want to see that particular team, let me know in the comment section below, because it actually does ridiculous damage and it should clear up to level 300. But today, the purpose of this video is to utilize some of the new characters like Yamato, versus Luffy, a friend captain, Roger, Rayleigh, Caban, and sort of just do as much damage as we possibly can. Now, unfortunately, we do have to stall a little bit. It's a little bit of a problem. I do have another team that actually is a no-stall team that does heaps of damage, but like it does rely on a particular captain swap, being that like if you get swapped into Kuzan, it can be a bit of a problem, but at the end of the day, it'll still get it done fairly nicely. Now, this particular team does need stalling to get the Zoro Sanji super swap ready to go, but look, when it comes to damage, like if you have to stall a little bit, you have to stall a little bit. Now that we have this crazy high damage cap that we can do every single month, it's kind of interesting to see how characters will fare. And look, Ace is just going to reign supreme with just his monstrous amount of cooldowns that he has. It's just going to be really, really nice. Now, as you guys see, on turn 3, we get the Pain debuff, and Vegapunk has a barrier. We're just going to switch with Zoro Sanji and then just tap through it with Law. There's Law's barrier pen. Works very, very nicely. We don't have to worry about anything else. As you guys see, I have the Zoro Sanji super swap counter ready to go at 2 when we enter stage 3, so make sure you guys are there as well. And then once you hit turn 4, we are going to remove some of the special bind with Marco and Vista. We're going to use the Law special to captain swap, remove some more special bind, and then we're going to use the swap ability of Roger, Rayleigh, Caban on the next turn to remove the rest of the special bind. So with this captain swap for 2 turns, we basically don't have to worry about the captain swap on the final stage. Beppo, Sachi, Penguin support, and the Brook support helped us out on turn 3 as well, going on Law and Zoro Sanji. And then as you guys will see here with the chain lock that Sabo gives us and the super tandem, we can easily take out Vegapunk on turn 4. Works very, very nicely. So once we move into the final stage, we would normally get a captain swap, but we don't have to worry about that because we have Law as our captain. We're going to get 2 turns of special reverse, which Ace becomes immune to. So once he becomes our captain once again, he can remove both of them with the super EX as well as his special, giving 2 turns of cooldown, which works really, really nicely. Roger, Rayleigh, Caban remove the bind. Zoro Sanji are going to remove the threshold, and then the Roger, Rayleigh, Caban are also going to remove the barrier with this particular team too, so that works very, very nicely. We're going to use the Yamato special on this particular team to remove the attack down when you're above a 4 times chain, which works really nicely. So then that way you can, utilize the Zoro Sanji special to just get a massive chain buff. Luffy's going to give us a territory. He's going to give us chain multiplicative, chain boundary, and he's going to give us a conditional boost, again, increased damage taken. His first ability is going to apply increased damage taken, and then once we use Zoro Sanji, we can increase the attack orbs, get all the chain stuff, and then turn everyone into free spirit slashes, which everyone's going to have a super class 4. So this particular team doesn't remove the burn, so just be very, very careful about that. You still have 1 turn of super burn. However, you have a lot of HP on this particular team, so you still should be able to do a lot of fun stuff. Don't forget to use the EX of Zoro Sanji as well, so that way you get the chain multiplicative. And then you're just going to get a absolutely monstrous chain, like absolutely monstrous. The burn is around 30,000. So you guys can do some rush taps and you can hit some perfects, but just be very, very careful with how much you're tapping, because the more perfects you do, the more damage you take, and obviously you want to get to the in characters to just hit really, really hard. And then yeah, with that, you're pretty much off to the races. So that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. What was that damage? I didn't actually see what the damage was. Yeah, right. So like 17 billion damage in PK. Yeah, okay, that's kind of good. And like you still have the in characters to hit as well. So like I can see this doing up to level 300. But like I said, I'm not exactly sure what that HP threshold is going to look like, because I think around 200 is about 13 billion. So like we'll have to wait and see. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, bell the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, if you guys are in this beautiful world, please remember to enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Loads!